the morning, as the sun is dawning. I go to the well to get my water today. Get my wood from the bush to make my tea, and eat my bread till I fill my belly. Then I get ready to go outside and play. Get my friends from next door to run with me.
This presentation, done by the members of Group 4 in completion of our EDU425 final project, will be a discussion and educational video about the historical site Fort Charlotte located in Nassau, Bahamas. The history of Fort Charlotte. The historical site Fort Charlotte was built in the year 1788 under the leadership of Lord Dunmore. You may ask, who is Lord Dunmore? Lord Dunmore was a Loyalist who came to the Bahamas after his reign as a royal governor of Virginia in the year 1787. Lord Dunmore fled to the Bahamas in the year 1787 after the American Revolutionary War in order to seek refuge. Lord Dunmore was able to find refuge in the Bahamas with the help of the King of England, King George III, with his gift of over 30 acres of land. After coming to the Bahamas, Lord Dunmore ruled as governor for 9 years from the year 1787 to 1796. Fort Charlotte got its name in honor of King George III's wife, whose name was Sophie Charlotte. This was seen as a reward for the king for his efforts in helping Lord Dunmore after fleeing from the Americas during the Revolutionary War. However, some historians suggest that the fort is named after Lord Dunmore's wife, whose name was also Charlotte. These theories were, however, never affirmed. As stated earlier, the construction of the Fort Charlotte site was started in the year 1788, but its full completion was not done until the year 1819. Fort Charlotte, which is also known as Dunmore's Folly, is comprised of three separate forts. These include Fort Charlotte, which is located on the eastern side of Fort grounds, Fort Stanley, which is located in the center of Fort grounds, and Fort Darcy, which is located west of Fort grounds. Both Fort Darcy and Stanley were completed after Fort Charlotte within this 32-year building process.
Fort Charlotte is one of the oldest relics in the Bahamas, which is located on plush, pristine land overlooking the sea. The story of this fortress is of military beginnings. Traditionally, Fort Charlotte sat directly on the seashore. However, the sea was drenched over the years and created our key, as we now call it. Fort Charlotte is a unique structure. It is made of limestones and it is believed to be built by both men, women, and children, white and black, and also free blacks. It consists of holes for ventilation, cannons, musket, corridors, staircase, and dungeons carved into the solid rock. Throughout this fortress, small barrels are located throughout, and it is believed that soldiers stored water inside these small barrels. The larger barrels stored gunpowder. Throughout this fortress, you can see many inscriptions of soldiers' names. Also, it is believed that over 40 soldiers slept in various ventilation rooms. Also, other ventilation rooms were used to store various equipment for war. A dry mound surrounds Fort Charlotte and is spanned by a wooden bridge on the north side. The fort and military installation in Providence and throughout the Bahamas, which form an insurmountable defense system. Fort Charlotte was never used to fight a war or any form of aggression. It was built as a precaution to wear off possible invaders such as the French, the Spanish, and other surrounding countries such as Haiti.
We now talk about the fun facts about Fort Charlotte. Fort Charlotte is now a tourist attraction. It brings about the history of the fort. The fort, which was built in the 1700s, was built from limestone stone solid rock. It has 42 cannons that were never fired in battle. It was built for the French invasion, but that invasion never came. Hence, why they were never fired in battle. Fort Charlotte was manned by the West Indian Regiment. It is one of the largest forts in the Bahamas. Also, more fun or interesting facts about Fort Charlotte. Every Monday and Wednesday, the Royal Bahamas Defense Force Rangers perform military drills, play music, and fire the cannon precisely at 12 midday in the West Regiment uniform. Staff of the Antiquities Museum and Monuments Corporation are dressed in period costumes to show how people dressed back then and what life was like. Now, when they do these reenactments, you can get hands on experience with authentic straw making, authentic cooking utensils. You are able to view, touch, and feel the skill iron pots and pans that were used in the 1700s and whatever instrument cooking utensils they used back then. And then you were blessed with old fashioned storytelling that were so good, and probably tell stories about the fort and about the French not coming. So now we go to the graffiti on the walls. Okay, this is good graffiti. This is legacy graffiti. The graffiti on the walls were made by the soldiers at that time who manned the fort. This was the West Indian Regiment. Well, as before I said, that this fort never saw a war, so that left the soldiers pretty much bored. So they used this time to make a mark and let everybody know that they were here. And if there were a war, or if that time came for war to be, that they were here and they were ready. So we go to now the small holes for ventilation in the fort walls. The holes were made in the walls to protect the fort so that you would have very little entrance to get in and they would be protected inside. However, this led to another problem because now the holes were too small and the ventilation was very poor. There was very little air coming in and very little going out. So, as you might as well guess, the soldiers suffered from this poor ventilation. Many died. Also, from the fact that the holes had no covering or filter over them. So, it left mosquitoes to come in and they were infected by mosquitoes and probably dengue fever. But yes, the small holes were working against the poor soldiers. Well, this is another and probably final fun fact or interesting fact about Fort Charlotte. During this time, the soldiers there, they had their water storage barrel. They kept it in a small barrel next to the large barrel of gunpowder. Now, I hope they didn't get the two mixed up. But anyway, although they had this access to this water, their preferred drink of choice would be whiskey. Now, poor ventilation, heat, whiskey making the body hot. Interesting. So that is all for the fun facts about Fort Charlotte. Now, another fun fact about Fort Charlotte is that their opening hours, they are open every day from Monday to Sunday. Now, the times are Monday to Saturday, 9 to 5 p.m., and on Sunday, 8 to 4. Please come join. It's very interesting and a very lovely experience.
KB and Sting coming with the Bohemian King. Come on, woo! Oh yeah! Yes! Eyes a Bohemian, hair on and red. I don't want to live nowhere else, even when I dead. Eyes a Bohemian, and I always late. If you want me there by 9, better tell me come 8. See, I's a Bohemian, and I don't like say nobody gonna spend my money when I go to my grave. Yes, I's a Bohemian, don't wanna make no fuss, but if you we know, but outside toilet, you was one of us. Like Andrews grabbing dope, don't act like you don't know, you know. Oh, how Bohemian go.